Old North was closed a little over 10 years ago, and part of the reason it was closed was that structurally it had become unsafe for occupancy. The building was full. It had probably 80 faculty. It had students. It had some children that were in the building, and it had just it was used up. It was tired. And we, in fact, President Betts was provost at the time that the building was closed, so that we could renovate the building, bring it back to its glory, let it live for another 100 years. When the building was built, there actually are two buildings here. The original building is the center rectangular portion of the building. It was started in 1892, and actually the designer of that is a person named Gale Whiteley. The second building that was built is actually the north wing, the south wing, and the clock tower, the stone veneer portions of the building. And they were built in 1892-93 while the interior of the building was being used for classes. So you can imagine being in a brick building that's surrounded by a construction zone, summers, winters, no heat, no air, windows open, dust. But they had students in the building during that time. The style that is present now is really called a territorial style, and it was called that because the architects that came down the trains from the north through the territories created this architecture style that was sort of a resemblance of the frontier, the old, and they used different materials. As you go up and down the railroad tracks, start in Kansas City, go south to Dallas, what you'll find is that this building shows up in many different forms that are brick, stone, limestone, granite, but the basic form of the building stays the same. And part of that's because it's in some instances the same architect or designer that did it got on the train, came south, came to Edmond. Oh, we need a new building. Here it is. The building's done. Get on the train, go south. Show up in Ardmore. Oh, we need a new building. Get on the train, go south.
But using whatever the materials were that were present at that site.
Correct. So we happen to have sandstone. Would have been better if we had limestone or granite, but we have sandstone.
And that erodes more quickly?
It's soft. The sandstone is a soft material, not generally used as a building material. The President's goal is that this building be open December of 2015.